I want to cry. That was so sad. Hello, and welcome back to Mirailand. Oh my god, my neck! What the hell? Okay, welcome back to Mirailand. Today we are here playing the Somnium files. So, in the last episode, in the last episode, once again, I don't remember what happened. The last thing that I remember is that Ota and Iris are dead. But I don't remember exactly in what point I left things. And we barely discovered that I'm the freaking killer from 6 years ago. I knew that, but whatever. I don't remember what we were doing, but today we're going to continue the story. I can't stop saying that I freaking love this timeline. I can't stop saying it because it's so much more interesting. There's so much drama. I mean, in here there's all of the characters are involved. In the other timeline, the protagonist was Iris. I mean, I thought that this game was about Iris. I thought that the protagonist or the second protagonist, I don't know, was Iris. That's what I thought, but this timeline proved me wrong. So that's why I love it so much. It reminds me of Danganronpa and Escape. And I really like those types of games. So this is really mysterious and there's a lot of suspense. That's the things that I love. That's what I thought that I was going to see when I bought this game. And I'm saying it now, but whatever. The Iris route was super meh. Let's just keep playing. So, if you're enjoying this ride so far with me, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to play AI the Somnium files 3 times a week, sometimes 2, but 3 times a week. And share with your friends, because what is a ride with no friends? Let's dive into it, shall we? Let's just dive into it because I don't remember what we were doing. So, I think we are on the office. No! We are in the crime scene. I remember. Oh my god! Why do you show that? We are in the crime scene. Yes, that's what we are going to do today. So, I felt so bad on the last episode. I really did. My heart felt heavy. My body felt weak. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And that live stream that showed freaking Iris like the machine cutting her on half. I can't. And seeing Ota dead. Now this is getting to the good part, but this is actually too much for my little heart. There's a cardboard box on the floor. There's nothing in it. I mean, a wooden box on the shelf. There are only a few items on the shelf. Is this warehouse not in use? What do you think, Date? There's nothing particularly suspicious. The blood, the freaking blood! A forklift. I don't see anything special about it. This forklift is old. It does not appear to be functional. It has not been moved in some time. A forklift, the tire on the floor covered with layer of ice. Any progress, bruh? An oil drum, unlikely to be a clue. Oh, so this is probably where the oil drum came from. Where Renju was transported. Like, everyone is freaking dying, bruh. Everyone is dying. A hook is hanging from the ceiling crane. Okay, so I wanted to investigate the most not obvious stuff to leave the best for last. I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing. Okay, thank you so much for your freaking help. No, nothing so far. He has a mask! A police officer. A police officer. This painting as usual. Okay, so I want to leave this for last, this second. So let's just investigate this blood. It's a marker that. Okay, why? Okay, blood. Is this Ota blood? Ota's blood? Probably when he was stabbed. It is probably Ota's blood. Okay, so let's investigate. A video camera and a laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream. Oh my god, are we going to see that again? All of these items have been brought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It will be difficult to determine a suspect from them. I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okura Fishery Co. What is LTD? I always wondered. Because Co is company. But I don't know what LTD is though. Okay. Okura Fishery Company Ltd is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it. Okay, so they didn't change the password from the router. Okay. I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okuras, the same Okuras we know. Renju's father created the company. Oh, another connection to Renju. No, actually, currently Okura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 16 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons. But it can be a coincidence. It's certainly suspicious. A video camera and a laptop used for the stream. Okay. Let's investigate first the workbench. Right here. Iris and Ota were dead. I'm sure you're already aware of the times of death. Just before I arrived, about 3:30 in the morning. And the cause of death? Right about that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side. Correct? What was the exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound or... I cannot determine that. What? I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal. Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. Oh my freaking god. If he weren't already extremely weak, we will expect to see more signs of struggle. Maybe Ota was trying to help Iris jumping at the criminal. What was he trying to do then, if not helping Iris that day? I think this is messing with Data's head. That led to a scuffle, and Ota ended up with a knife wound in his side. He lost all his power to fight back. He was forcibly put inside the costume, then finally cut open by the ice-cutting machine. But why? Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota? Unknown. I don't know, bro. Iris and Ota bodies are under autopsy. Their bodies aren't here anymore. Right here, Iris and Ota were... This is... Oh, well, it might be the two of them. Iris and Ota's blood. My heart is starting to feel heavy again. I feel so bad. Iris and Ota were sliced in two by this eye-cutting machine. Whew. Iris and Ota. No, please! Thank you, game, for showing me the image of Iris being cut in half. Thank you so much, and thank you for repeating it. I want to see it more. Let's just watch Iris die a lot of times. Okay. Iris' estimated time of death and cause of death have been confirmed. The video was not a recording, it was a live stream filmed in real time, which means Iris' time of death is 3:20 a.m. Iris also had her left eye removed. Yeah, and like Renju and Shoko, Iris' left eyeball has not been recovered. I feel so bad. That we should get moving. Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly. We will not find anything of importance here. Yeah, you're right. You can ask CSI to inform me if they find anything. Alright. Okay, so what the freaking hell? I'm heading. Okay. Let me know if you find anything. I let them know, then left the warehouse. I mean, they should do that. If they find something important, they should tell me right away. When I left the warehouse, I saw Peter. Peter, fuck you! What is he doing here? Fuck you, Peter. He walked up to me while I was trying to work it out. I hate you so much. I hate you so much, Peter. That I have to talk to you about something. Huh? About the original... Are you going to tell me? Please! About the original Cyclops serial killings. Why this all of a sudden? Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date. I want you to find this, who did this and bring them to justice. So if I can help you a little... Why didn't you say anything at Avis? The boss was there. I couldn't speak openly in front of her. What if it's boss? So I decided to meet you here. What if it's boss doing the things? I mean... Alright, let's hear it. Okay, Peter, let's hear it. Okay, let's see what is he going to say. Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain that the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. Why? Okay, you told me that already. Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer. I thought it's more accurate to say killers. Iris was one of them. More than one? In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice. One of them was born a murderous psychopath. What? I don't understand that sentence. The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras. Wait, what? What? Rohan? Wait, what? What? What's wrong? It was wrong. What? They each had a role to play. I mean, I was friends with Rohan, but I thought that Iris was involved because she saw them. The murderer committed all the homicide and Rohan removed the eyeball. Okay, so I was the murderer. He was born without brain dysfunction. Due to damage to the posterior pituitary, okay. He was unable to properly secrete oxytocin. That's the happy thing. Okay, the love. Okay, it's a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust. Oh my god. It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone. It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and reduces stress. Do you have enough oxytocin in your body? It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or cares. Take my hand. That way, you can produce oxytocin. Thank you, I did too. I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However, he was able to experience a substitute. His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means, such as killing. Due to unique idiosyncrasia in Espanol, of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins. The happy thing by performing certain action. Killing! Duh! Murder. Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward system of the brain. Yeah, the pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are kind of a brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness. You got pleasure from killing people? It is slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. Ah, that's such a weird thing. I mean, there's some people in this world that kill because of that thing. Because killing produced them dopamine and endorphin and pleasure. And that's really creepy. And it's scary to think that because everyone obviously say, oh, why people kill people, why they have the rights to kill another human being and all of that stuff, but because I wouldn't kill anyone, because in my brain that is bad, but in other people's brain, like maybe Date when he was the other thing, maybe killing actually make them feel pleasure, and that's probably why there are people that kill in the real world, because I feel pleasure from doing this, from playing games and recording videos for YouTube, but you can feel pleasure just from painting and something like that. So yeah, it's really interesting. The human brain is really interesting, and I love it. It's really it's true that everyone's mind is a word, that you don't have the same mind as other person, because it's so complex. It's interesting that killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life. That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he will do it again and again. Let me see something. What? How old am I? Hitomi, Mayumi. Oh, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's still 5 characters that we haven't seen. Okay, Date is 30. Okay, so he was 12. Oh, God. No, I didn't want to see the flowchart. Wait, what? No, why did I saw that picture? Why did I see that picture? I didn't want to see it. Well, we are not. Well, obviously, Hitomi is going to be crying and sad and all of that stuff. So, we are 30. So, 12 years was like 18 years ago. So if you extract 6 from that, it's 12. So he spent 12 years killing? I don't know. It's let's just keep playing. That I don't know. The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time. Even the official investigation materials contain nothing of value. I am unable to draw any conclusions from them. Oh, my hair is so... I'm sorry, I'm talking so much. You really have no idea? If I did, I would tell you. I mean, that's true. Actually, he tells us stuff because he told us that he was the one who helped 89 to escape. And he said that he did it because he trusts us. He wants us to know. So I think that he's actually telling the truth, but I still don't like him. Look at that! Look at that! 18 when I was 12. When I was 12. I'm so proud of myself. 18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. Why? She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out. The reason... Why do you need to show me the eye? The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes. Their beauty simulated his greed and his desire to possess them. He needed to have them, to make them his own. Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of that woman. He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman, but even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge. Well, at least it's dead woman's. At least it's not a live woman's. I don't know. At least, am I right? At least, I mean... Obviously, he was with someone to kill women, but at least he didn't kill them. You know what? Whatever. His deepest darkest desire went unfulfilled for years. However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned psychopath, the serial killer. That's me. The Cyclops killer would commit the murder and Rohan will take the eye. Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings. At about the same time, we weren't assigned to Abyss. What? So it's not me? Bro, 18 years ago, I was 12. How was I assigned to Abyss at 12? What? So tell me, who the fuck is the psychopath? The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice. There were two Cyclops killers, and one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura. I thought he was going to say who the killer was. I mean, it's me, obviously. Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago. That means... Peter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that, but that means one remains. Who is he? After his first murder, he was arrested by the police. They actually picked him up on other charges. But in any case, he's currently serving a life sentence in future prison. So it wasn't me. So is it 89? I mean, 89 could probably have done it. That's maybe why Iris saw it, and maybe he confused him with me. I don't know. As I told you in the other episodes, I'm really hoping that I'm not the killer, because that would be a really obvious plot twist. So I really wish that I am not the killer. I really want to see a plot twist, like his boss or something like that. But in any case, he's currently serving a life sentence in future prison. Yes. What's his name? It's 89! In person, he doesn't have a name. He's simply called 89. It's 89! I'm sorry, I'm yelling. 89? So it's actually 89. I know who killed Shoko Nadami. So what if Iris was the real killer? I mean, she's dead. What if it's Hitomi? So now you know why I said that the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes, because one is dead and the other one is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity. I still think that it's me. What the fuck? Oh shit. I still think that is me. Oh god, oh no, we're going to talk with Ota's mom. Are you okay, honey? Huh? About last night? Well, at 3 in the morning anyway. You know about it? It's on every channel. You have the face of a ghost. Do you want a glass? I don't need a drink, I need information. Do you have anything? Well, let's see. I don't have, I suppose you could call it intuition. Tell me. The Kumakuras are involved in this case. Remember what I told you before, that there's a relationship between Rei and the Kumakuras? Shoko also has a relationship with them. You know about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right? So basically 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right? Not 2, 3. Iris? Iris? No, not that one, the boy. Ota? He came here last night? Ota? Yes, from Matsushita dinner. Listening to the Kumakuras as well. What the fuck? No, my boy Ota? Have you heard the rumor? Mama told me a similar story to Eva's about Sosejima and the Kawasaki district. I don't remember that he bought some residence. The basic idea is this. 8 years ago, So sold his land in the Kawasaki district for 30 billion yen. Half a year later, an explosion at the chemical plant caused the land prices to drop drastically. So bought back the land from 1 billion yen, almost like he knew beforehand that the accident would happen. Did So blow it up or conspire to blow it up? No, that wouldn't make any sense. So wouldn't gain anything from that. He will end up with 29 billion in cash and 1 billion in land. It's a net zero, but there's more to the story. The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies. They of course not legit, but they are Yakuza front. I call those real estate companies the key to keep it simple for you. The key I'll follow in some footsteps. They both up land in Kawasaki. Now back to Som. Have you heard of the plans of the casino in Kawasaki? I'm really like so. So was the one who came up with it. I was born and raised in Kawasaki. I remember the landscape of my childhood and I loved it dearly. But look at Kawasaki now. When I see images of the destruction on television, my heart aches, whatever, like it's being chopped to pieces. But I promise you, I will revive the Kawasaki district at any cost. Casino Town Kawasaki will give new life to the city. After that Som moved fast. He submitted the bill into the National Assembly. After drumming up support in the right places, the bills passed and it became an official government initiative. That contamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kawasaki district. At the moment, the area is still considered off limits. However, the air in Kawasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body. If the plans go smoothly, land prices in Kawasaki are going to skyrocket, and all that land is owned by the Key A and by So himself. The land he bought back for 1 billion will be worth 10 times that sum. He's involved in some shady business. What about Ota? This is just another rumor, but the chemical plant exploded was no accident, it was done intentionally. By So and the Kumakuras, you mean? But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip. What about Ota? What were we talking about again? Ota and the Kumakuras. Oh, right! You know how Matsushita Dinner is close to the Kawasaki district. Wow, was it that close? The chemical plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down. Ota must hold the garage. Someone caused that explosion, and it was intentional. Oh, he will hate them even more. That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras. Oh, I thought that you were going to say, no, he's a gangster, he kills people. Say goodbye, goodbye. Mama. Thank you, Mama. I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but... Oh, sorry, didn't mean to waste your time. No, it was very helpful. I'm glad I came here. I can help, even if it's just a little. Well, then, be seeing you. Come back anytime. Yes, I gave Mama a voice, really. Okay, so I actually want to visit the second residence last because I want to talk with it, because the thumbnail was Hitomi. I want to talk with her last. I should go to my freaking house to see if Mizuki is there. Konnichiwa. The place was silent. It was so quiet. I felt like I could hear the floating dust. I stepped inside. I thought it was empty, but I saw a shadow in the corner of my eye. Oh. Mayumi, it was Mayumi. It was like watching a decaying old tree cling pathetically to the earth. No, your son is dead. Hi. I'm sorry. Oh no. Let's go, Date. Why are we even here? Let's go. I don't want to be here. This is my fault. I heard from the police because you didn't take care of virus. Oh, let's go. Girl, they freaking stopped me with a taser. They freaking stopped me on the back with a taser. Your son did that. Your son tased me in the back. What could have I done there? I was literally unconscious. Because you my boy Ota got involved. That I looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning. I see. I'm sorry, I want to be alone right now. I don't even know why we are here. I don't even know why this place was open for me to go. Mizuki has to be in the, Mizuki She lost her her mom, her father, her best friend, and her other friend. This looks like it's really purposely doing it towards Mizuki, because 4 of the people that she's close to are dead. Mizuki's curled on the sofa. She looked like a small animal threatened by a predator. I'm so sorry for her. She lost everyone in a span of 2 days, I think. 3 days. She's alone. She only has me. I'm so sorry for her. Oh, Mizuki. Yeah, let's go. She won't talk. Mizuki must know. No shit about Iris and Nota. Of course, the news was distributed heavily across the internet, not just in Japan but worldwide. Oh no, Date, what happened to your body? And look at your ponytail. 3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body. 2 days ago, her father's. This morning, 2 of her best friends. What, am I going to die tomorrow? It is completely understandable that she is at her mental limit. Can I be left alone for a while? Are you okay? Let's just go! But I can't stay. I have a contact I will see if they can get Mizuki a good counselor. Okay, let's go to Hitomi's house. I'm so sorry for her. And for her! When I visited the Sagan household, I found Hitomi with a hollow look in her eyes. She let me in and asked me to sit in the sofa. I agreed and sat down, but after that I couldn't say a single word. The heavy silence weighed on both of us. Oh, let's look at the flower. I knew that they were going to pull up some flashback. In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen. Oh yeah. Iris. There's a drawing on the wall. Okay, let's talk to Hitomi. Hitomi, my entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me? I don't know if this is important, but... No, please tell me. I might have told you this already. I met Renju's wife, Shoko, twice before. The first time at the wedding, the second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison. There's an acquaintance of mine from when we younger. We were younger. I visit them a few times a year, and by coincidence I saw Shoko. I don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there to visit one of the inmates. Do you know who? 89? No, I don't. We didn't talk. Which prison? Fuchu prison in Tokyo. Fuchu prison? I think we are going to the prison. Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together. Whether it was buying clothes, or going to the movies, or taking a walk, or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. Then it was 2, then it was 3, and finally she could hold my hand. This is too sad. But eventually she left my hands all together. Oh, he told me. She started crossing her arms, being independent. Even though she needed constant attention growing up. I remember her part of this room and always will be. When she was a baby, she fell off the sofa and cried and cried. One day she tore up her picture book all over the floor. Another time she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day. Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions. Everything you see, it all holds a memory of her. I want to cry! Look, I actually want to cry, but why? I want to cry. Ota was one of my students. I taught him in elementary school. I heard from the police. Ota tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words. I'm so sorry. I'm so sad. I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'll be going now. I don't know what to do. Oh God, I actually want to cry. That freaking song. When I finish this game and I hear the OST, I will remember this part. Trust me. I want to cry. That was so sad. That was so freaking sad. Bring me 89! I returned to boss office to report and she's dead. Oh no. But I didn't see her anywhere. Where did she go? Well, she isn't always here, correct? True. I sat down in my usual seat and decided to wait for boss. What are you doing? I thought it would be easy to talk like this. What do we have to talk about? A summary of the investigation, perhaps? What summary? We don't have anything new. That's not true, huh? I was curious, so I did some research about 89. Oh my God. As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills. He is currently serving a sentence at Future Prison. He was in prison 6 years ago. That's what Peter told us. After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police 6 years ago. Peter claims that there were two culprits behind the original serial killings. One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura, but Rohan committed suicide last year. That leaves one culprit still alive, 89, but 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred. Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident. True? He must have. I know who killed Shoko Natami. If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible. Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi second witnessed Shoko in Future Prison waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was 89. After all, Future Prison's house is 2,000 inmates. But 89 knew Shoko's name. That must mean that he knew her somehow. It is possible. Boom, boom. Unknown. What? I didn't even read the question. You don't know? No such person is listed in the family registry. Who? I didn't read. Oh, what is 89 real name? Oh, we know that. He told us his name. I don't remember what his name was, but I think it started with a T, something like that. It is possible he's a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown. However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan. Start to 89! Let's start to 89! I don't know if he's telling the truth or he's full of it, but here's so large remaining loose end. Alright. However, we need not to go. We can bring him to us. If we plan on staying with him, it will be more efficient! Can you arrange it? I can. That That would be awesome! After going through some red tape, 89 was to be brought to HQ. He took considerable time to arrive, but for some reason Boss never showed up. Boss is suspicious. Boss is actually suspicious. I actually don't trust Boss. She's really suspicious. Hi 89 once again. Fucking computer. Are you going to do the same this time too? Hi 89. We see each other once again. Oh god, oh god. Those hearts beats. Sorry to interrupt your busy day, but I need you to tell me something. I appreciate your cooperation. That's right, I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago. One of them. One of the two Cyclops killers. Also, it wasn't me! 89, your real name? I don't remember. Yeah, I guess I do. About a month ago, Shoko visited future prison. Was she there to see you? That's right. What did you talk about? Nothing special. You are in no position to lie. I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk. Then why did she come? To meet me. Meet you? She probably just wanted to see me. Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 16 million. I love when I can't read numbers. I don't have time for your jokes. A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when. What's your relationship to her? A physical one? Oh, she was a lover? I'm kidding, she was just a business partner. Alright, let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called the investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami. That's right. Who? Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right? It's done, you've got a deal. What? Alright, but to explain it properly, I need you to tell your story. It might take some time, I've got nothing but time. And then let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a detective full of righteous justice. Let's call him F. F found that the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. That's me! I grew up in an orphanage. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. Imaginable? It led him to despise all the evils of the world. Oh no, that's 89. That's interesting. One day, F was chasing a thug down the harbor. Someone wanted for the assault and murder of woman. Okay, that's me. Okay. I'll just throw down my knife here. Ah, you lowered your gun. It's fine, I got nothing on me. I would quietly... You know, I have a story with hospitals. I have been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I will come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited. That's a lot of shots. The culprit was unarmed, but F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but he was determined to be self-defense, and he was clearly innocent. If the truth go out, it will be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what happened, so they have evidence fabricated. F was suspended or disciplined or all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened. That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immortal one by one. He became an assassin, a lone gunman, no agent, no employer. He was his own man. I want to be my own woman. F believed that he was a judge, jury, and executioner, but it didn't last long. I want Taco Bell. One day, F got rid of a criminal we will call X. X was responsible for defunding and killing innocent old men for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections, someone who wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F. Oh shit. I've done some research. I know you have cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from there, but somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They are all treated as suicide accidents or mental causes. Amazing work, I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no, but it will be the last mouth out of your word. The last word out of your mouth. F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he will be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Oh, this is where Iris died the first time. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end. He became a hired gun of the Kumakuras. Rohan even gave him a code 89. Falco! It was Falco! It wasn't T. Falcon, named for the falcon, a bird of prey. Falco, I remember that. Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer though. He worked as a detective by day, assassin by night, at the will of the organization. An ordinary killer was not motivated to take a life, but not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another. Pew! It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely. That's where he met Hitomi? Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in his body spirit, made a fatal mistake. He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow he managed to escape. Oh, Hitomi helped him! Yes! After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave up under him. He had no strength left. He put his back against the shrine and let out one breath. He thought it might be his last, but at that moment, Hitomi came! In his darkening vision, he saw a woman approaching him. He watched her take out her phone and tell for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps. Footsteps of at least two people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking. Oh, that's why he kissed her. That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman. She was a teacher at some school. It was like she was from a totally different world than him. He must know that he's talking about Hitomi from now on. Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary mundane world. They met in secret a few times and Falco felt his heart grow warmer. Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water of Falco's parched heart. Falco started to become himself again, his former self. He swore on his life that from then on he will lie from her. Oh, that's so romantic. So you want to go clean? Fine, do as you please. You have done a lot for us, but there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter, I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no? No? What the fucking hell? Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine, and her daughter. She had just turned 12. Why the two of them? Rohan's decision never gave a reason, and Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. Actually, he thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the line of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner, so he decided to call on an old friend from help, and then? Silence. For some reason, he wouldn't open his mouth again. Why did you stop? Why did you stop? You freaking pissed! You mentioned a detective? It was him, bruh. What was the whole story? Oh god.
その
What's
話
the
とし
connection between you and Shako? Answer me! Answer me! Hey, answer me!
どんな取引でも
This is a
同じだろ
transaction, remember?
約束が果たさ
Until
れ
I
る
get a
って
guarantee that you will
確証を
uphold
得
your
る
end
の
of the
で
bargain. I'm not
相手
telling
に
you anything
与え
else.
ていいの
I'll
は
give you half upfront, half later.
話の
If
続
you
きが
want to
聞きた
hear
け
the
れば
rest of the story, you
今
will
すぐ
start
釈放の
the
手続きを
stories
開始を
procedures.
したら
When they have
何
cleared, I will tell you everything.
だって
That it is unlikely that Irina will uphold this promise even upon
Peter.
release. Peter,
準備
yes,
してくれ
start the preparations. For
決まって
what?
るだろ
What do you think?
シンクのだ
The sink. Oh, yes, yes. We're going to try the sink. Obviously, it's going to be on the next episode, but yes.
しばらくの間目覚めることはないで
It
しょ
will
う。
not take waking up anytime soon. So you should give me more time then.
時間は6分です。
He's going to be asleep for more time. Oh, so cool. 89. This is where we are going to know that he's the man that fell in love with Hitomi. This is where we are going to know probably, because obviously we are going to see Hitomi and Iris in this scene. This is actually so dirty. This is without his consent. Look at that. That's the house. I knew it. This is where we are going to know that he's Sup?
ようじゃねえよ
No, no, sup. Why are you
何寝てる
sleeping on the
寝てる
job?
から寝てるんだよ。
Because I want to, obviously.
逆切れ
Why are you getting mad at me?
なぜ
I don't want
唐
to say
突
that.
に猫
とおふざけ
Put
さ
them
っさと
sober.
捜
Let's
査
じゃ
begin.
あ立て
Then stand up. You're crazy.
ここは
Is this a silent residence? It definitely is, but why?
89号
Irene, what are you up to? This is where we're going to discover it. What about my... Oh shit, hello.
うわっこの
The
緑色
green, I
の
don't think I passed
ど
through
う
it.
しても隠
Really
し通
wants
す
to
って
hide it,
わ
huh?
けか
Okay, new plan.
ソニウムスキャン
Somnium
開始
scan activate! Pew! Mental look 1. Please branch out. Mental look 2. Mental look 3. Mental look 4. I want to do a sync of myself. That will be really interesting. Oh, I closed that door. It closed forever. Oh, okay. This appears to correspond to the grid thing. 89 is in the past. Okay. Prevent interference from what? Okay. So, because my time is running out, this is the end of this episode. We are going into 89 mind. I'm so freaking excited. And if you're excited, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. We are going to play the Somnium file 3 times a week or sometimes 2. Share with your friends because well, it's alright with no friends. And yeah, I'm really excited to see his mind, and finally Date will know that he was the man that was a father figure to Iris. So yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. See you in the park!